Valley News Live and Gate City Bank present the Bison Football Show with head coach Chris Kleiman.
North Dakota State won the Missouri Valley Conference football title outright this weekend with a thorough demolition of the Missouri State Bears. It caps another unbeaten year on the road in the toughest FCS conference in the land. NDSU is 10-0 overall and rolling along in machine-like fashion. Joining us on set is head coach Chris Kleiman. And coach, just those stats, impressive. Outright title, unbeaten on the road. Those are hard things to accomplish.
They really are, and that was the goal set out by our seniors and by our team, is to win the league outright. And to do that, you have to win on the road. And our guys have had great focus every time we've been on the road, and we've played some of our best football on the road.
And you could tell this game meant something right away to get that outright title. They came out with a purpose in the first quarter.
Yeah, we talked about having an urgency to start fast, and I don't know if you could start any faster with a big touchdown on offense, and then special teams getting involved with the fumble on the kickoff, and defense making some plays. It was, you look up and it was like, holy cow, it's 27-0 already. So great game by our guys.
Yeah, no doubt. Let's roll the first half here and break it down a little bit. Opening drive, you came out throwing. They won the toss, so they deferred, and you came out throwing the football right into the teeth of a strong wind.
Yeah, there was a lot more wind than probably shows on television, and I thought Easton was really on point. They stacked everybody in the run, assuming we had to run the ball into that wind, and we found some tight ends for some open plays. 7
plays on this opening drive, 5 passes, 2 runs.
Yeah, great throw here. Good job by Dallas getting behind the safety for a big touchdown.
Like that, it's 7-0. 3rd and 1, they get the football. All they need to get is about 6 inches. They can't do it.
No, great job by Stanley Jones. And this was so critical because they had the wind at their back, and I think they maybe had 4 or 5 plays the whole quarter.
Yeah, no doubt. Drive 2, more of the air attack.
Yeah, throwing quick passes. This time it's Shep making people miss for a big first down.
Easton always does a great job of keeping them honest, though, so they're not keying on one thing, and he tucks this one.
Yeah, we'll run the bootleg, and he's got the option to run or pass, and gets a nice pickup here for about 15.
Boy, 3rd down conversions were outstanding. Once again, here's a 3rd and 6.
Yeah, good job here. Great play by Des Kane, and going up and getting it at the highest point, and good throw by Easton, but great play by Des.
Yeah, all the way around. That was good throw, good catch. The tight ends were just getting open on this day, weren't they?
Yeah, really good call. We worked this play a lot, and we were able to get one called in the game, and great job by Ben Elson, selling the run fake for a long time, getting behind the safety, and a great throw by Easton.
Yeah, it was going to be a big day from the kid from Hawley. We did miss the point after there. Then after a turnover, Nate Jensen was the tight end this time.
Yeah, good design of a play by Coach Mess and the offensive staff, and they just cut Nate loose, and great play action fake, and happy for Nate getting the end zone.
Craziest play of the day right here is a kickoff. This shows you the wind. Look at this thing die in the air.
Yeah, it almost is coming straight down, and they don't make a fair catch signal. Jackson Hankey does a great job by getting downfield and going and getting the ball at the highest point.
You know, the red zone efficiency offensively has just been outstanding this year.
It really has. You know, touchdowns in the red zone on offense and holding people to field goals, and good job stepping up in the pocket, and he finds Ben Elson. Ben's always seems to be open in the end zone.
Yeah, he sure does. Finds his way in there. 27-0 at this point. 3 and out for Missouri State. Here's another 3rd and 8. Great execution.
Yeah, really good protection by the Rams up front. Thread the ball to Shep and get another big first down.
We do have to punt here, but this is an interesting college rule. You don't always have to be outside the end zone as long as you keep the ball outside the end zone.
Yeah, it's all about the ball. A lot of people don't know that. It's different from the NFL. NFL, if you're in the end zone like this, it wouldn't be, but you're fine. If your feet are in the end zone, you're okay, as long as the ball doesn't cross the plane.
And you guys coach that, don't you?
You bet. We do.
That's great. 36-yard jet sweep right here. They do get out of that hole.
Yeah, they really do. They make a nice play call here. We hadn't seen this formation, and give them credit. Big wide receiver getting a big long run.
Well, coming into the game, their quarterback was a dual threat to be concerned about.
Yeah, good job. We knew they had some option, and they get the edge on us for another big gain. We have to find a way to keep them out of the end zone now.
Yep, like so many times you do tighten up here, and they don't even sniff the end zone.
Yeah, good job running a blitz, and they throw a quick game. Robbie Grimsley steps up and knocks the ball away.
They weren't kicking a field goal into that wind, I'll tell you that. So this is 4th and 7.
Yeah, good job getting pressure again, and they've got to throw it off balance, and good coverage outside there by Marquise Bridges.
Couple series now down through the second quarter. A blitz. There were some nice blitz opportunities in this game.
Yeah, good dial-up of a blitz here. They pick up one guy, but then here comes Tuska and Jabril, big sack.
You know, a 4th and 3, Easton throws it here. This is just a great sideline throw and route here.
Yeah, really good call. This is 4th and 3. We wanted to get touchdown, get points, don't want to get field goals, and good job by Shep getting open and continue to keep the drive going.
The running back up the slot's working well.
Yeah, what a great call and what a great play. It's a heck of a catch by Lance into the sun as well as the wind. Good throw by Easton, but happy to get a touchdown out of that formation.
It was a hard day to throw. We do have a turnover right here before half, kind of a meaningless turnover. Those happen.
Yeah, we were trying to make something happen before half, give some 2-minute opportunity. I think their safety really made a nice play there.
Yep, no doubt. It was a fantastic first half, though, on our Gate City and Nodak Insurance halftime stats, 34-0. The total yards, 238. Missouri State had 21 passing. 238-21 passing, so impressive. Third down conversions, NDSU 6 of 9. Missouri State did not have a single third down conversion in the first half. Here on the Gate City Bank hot seat, it's the Cavalier native, Brock Robbins. Brock, what teammate do you relate the best to?
Garrett Malmstrom.
Your favorite member of the Bison coaching staff?
Tyler Roll.
And what sport did you try as a child that you failed at?
Baseball.
Really?
Yeah.
Cavaliers good at baseball too usually.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. What was your favorite Halloween costume?
A lumberjack.
What did you get in the most trouble for with your parents?
Sneaking out.
If you could be best friends with a celebrity, who would that be?
Rob Gronkowski.
Okay. What is the most expensive thing you would buy if you had unlimited money?
Lake home.
Worst food you have ever tasted?
Korean food.
Okay. What skill do you want to learn?
Golf.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Brock.
All right.
Well, what's the hope in finishing out a game when you have such a big lead at halftime?
Well, trying to get a number of guys more playing time. We wanted to be able to run the football, utilize Seth, utilize Adam, give those guys an opportunity, and then continue to play good defense and try to keep them out of the end zone with some younger players. And I thought we played a really good second half.
Yeah, no doubt. Let's roll the second half and break it down. So they won the toss. They got the ball. They deferred the opening drive to start the first half. They come out here, and they don't go anywhere. It's a 3-and-out.
Yeah, really good job. Great tackle by James Hendricks in space there. Good play, and we forced him into a punt.
And we did have to punt as well. It's a 3rd and 9 here. We do not connect on this one. Pretty good play by their guy.
Yeah, I thought their guy made a really nice play. Easton put it where the only place he had a chance to complete it, and their guy made a nice play.
A little bit later, they do put a drive together here. They do bust a 28-yard run here.
Yeah, I think this running back, he's a senior. He's a pretty good football player, and he makes a nice play here.
Huslig can throw it a little bit. He's going into the wind right here. It was kind of gusty, so I think it died down a little bit on this throw, but he hits a wide receiver on the edge.
Yeah, they get us on a double move for a big play, and they're inside the 15.
And they go back to that jet sweep again. They had a little success in the first half, limited, but they go back to it and they score here.
They get a nice play here, and they get a touchdown, and then they tried it again, I think, later on, and we finally got her stopped.
Hey, you gave Christian Watson a chance on kickoff return. I thought he did a really nice job here.
Yeah, we were down Ty and Bruce, didn't want to put Lance back there, and so Christian went back to return it, and I like it. He goes north and south. You know, Marquise Bridges gets a good block. We do a good job up front, and this was big. You know, they had just scored, so then they have a little momentum, and we take it out almost to midfield.
Yeah, you're right. Right up the gut there. That was outstanding. Seth Wilson, his first game of the year, was outstanding.
Yeah, he really was. Excited for Seth to get the opportunity, finally healthy to get a chance to play, and we were going to utilize he and Adam as much as we could the second half.
Look at that footwork right there. He's got good footwork.
He's got great quickness, and it's fun to see him healthy. He looks a lot like what we saw at the end of 2017 season.
Adam Cofield also playing well of late.
Adam's playing really well, seeing things. All the reps he's received because of guys getting banged up has made Adam a really good running back for us.
41-7 at this point. That was a good touchdown answer right there. Missouri State offensively continues to go nowhere in this football game, especially here in the second half.
Yeah, we dial up another blitz. Good play by Steidel, sitting and waiting for the quarterback for a tackle for loss.
You know what's cool about this next play? You're only rushing 3 and you still collapse the pocket.
Yeah, great job. All 3 guys coming after the quarterback and don't have anywhere to throw the football. Good coverage downfield, and I think we forced them into an intentional grounding penalty here.
Yep, Jabril came in late there. That closeout speed so impressive. Again, now more Seth Wilson, Adam Cofield, more reps for these kids. That's huge.
Yeah, really good blocking here at the point of attack, and then Seth makes a couple guys miss, and we're getting some yards after contact, which is really good.
Adam Cofield, what do you like best about his running style?
He's got great vision. He has exceptional quickness. You can't arm tackle him, and he gets more and more confident running the football, the more repetitions he's received this year.
Well, a couple of trips to the end zone will also get you a little confidence. He finds it again. It's 48-7.
Yeah, we're running a G scheme, pulling out center and tackle. A really good job blocking by Tanner and Zach Johnson there.
Seth Wilson comes back again, and he got quite a few carries in this game, and this is a really good way as we move to the fourth quarter to move forward with him, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. Trying to give him some extra snaps. Good block by Malmstrom. Good blocking downfield by the receivers. Once again, that pile's moving forward. He's getting some yards after contact.
I'll tell you what, in this picture we'll show it. It was colder than this picture shows. It was chilly, folks, I promise you. Jackson Hankey, I thought, played well.
Hankey did a really nice job sitting in the middle of the field, makes a good open field tackle to stop him short, and really good job here. They made a couple nice running plays, but we're playing hard. Young guys in the back end making some tackles.
And you didn't allow that big explosive touchdown either.
No, you needed to keep away from that with Missouri State, and this time great blitz here by Hankey and Menard and force him into another intentional ground.
Jackson Hankey, I like that, had a really nice second half in this one. We're going to finish it up here with one more Adam Cofield carry, and he and Seth Wilson were just great today.
Yeah, really good job. Once again, not being tackled at the point of attack and continuing to work and move his legs, move his feet for extra yards.
Did a great job of making something out of nothing on that carry right there. And the Bison get a victory, 10-0, an outright Valley championship, 48-7 on the Nodak Insurance scoreboard. The total yards you see at 483 to 213. Rush yards, they got a few late there, 126. The Bison got 245. Just an all-around great day offensively for the Bison. Let's hear what the players had to say after the game.
I think that going into this week, it wasn't hard to get motivated. We wanted to win it outright, and you know, that was the main goal this week, and it was just important to start fast and finish them off.
You know, it's been something that's come up quite a bit. You know, but it comes down to taking advantage of the opportunities. You know, we do it a lot in the off season, and just being able to put that over into game days is just pretty special.
I put a lot of pressure on myself to finish those opportunities because we need that as a team, and we need to finish those opportunities. So it was just good to finish that one at the beginning of the game.
When you can go out there and kind of just physically impose your will, it's kind of something we talk about a lot. So being able to do that right away really gets us going. And I think it kind of showed itself throughout the rest of the game too.
You know, I think there wasn't really frustration because we knew that Youngstown was a really good team, and if you look back at the last 4 years or so, they played us really closer than anybody in our conference. So we knew that was just going to be a grind. But we came back and we were ready to get better because we had a lot of things to improve on, and I think we improved on a couple of them today.
Now, to James's point, Youngstown had their way with Northern Iowa on Saturday. Easy choice for our Nodak Insurance player of the game. In 2014, Carson Wentz threw 5 touchdown passes at Missouri State. Easton Stick matched the number yesterday in Springfield. All 5 touchdown passes came in the first half of the game. Stick took the Bison on the first drive right into the teeth of that strong wind, did it through the air also. Easton was 15-24 for 238. Didn't play a ton in the second half. He sprayed the ball around too to different guys, but mostly he was excited to get the team off to a quick start in this one.
We started fast and, you know, spread the ball around to a lot of guys. That's fun. Guys made plays. Offensive line protected well and did a really good job in the play action. You know, they're a huge part of that stuff too, and so it was fun to start that way.
I think sometimes it gets lost about his preparation and just how every week he's just rock solid as far as the mental part of the game and the physical part.
Yeah, and he hit it on the head there. I thought our protection was phenomenal, and we did a really good job of giving him time in the pocket. And then when we have the multiple guys that are catching passes, whether it's running backs, tight ends, or receivers, makes his job so much easier. But he's playing at a really high level.
Yeah, no doubt. So unbeaten on the road in the Valley. This road record for the Bison since 2011, it is astonishing, folks. The road non-conference record, 7-1. The lone loss was at Montana in 2015. Road in the Missouri Valley Football Conference since 2011, 30-2. South Dakota State last year, UNI a few years back. Road overall, 37-3. 5 losses at home. I mean, those numbers are unreal. What is the secret on the road, Coach?
Having great focus and the routine staying the same, and the guys believing in the routine and believing in each other. And we know that when we go to an opponent's field, that game's circled on that opponent's calendar. They're going to get people, and they're going to get excited to play the Bison. But we just attack every opportunity like the guys talk about. And I thought we played one of our more complete games on Saturday.
Yeah, no question about it. It's so impressive to go undefeated on the road in the Valley. Very hard to do. Seth Wilson Wanted to talk a little bit more about him. It took him a while to get back on the field. Talk about his injury, how he had to work himself back. He did put in a lot of effort to get back on the field.
Yeah, so pleased for Seth. He injured a hamstring in probably middle of August and then tried to come back in the middle of September, re-injured that, and the second time's probably much worse than the first. Obviously it was for him, and so finally last week he took some reps in practice, or 2 weeks ago he took some reps in practice. Last week he took almost every rep in practice, felt really good, and as everybody could see, that's the Seth Wilson that we all saw at the end of 2017, so it's going to be a big impact for us moving forward. And
now he's only played in 1 game. We've played 10 already, so does the 4-game rule come into play at all?
Yeah, it definitely does. We'll visit with him. I know Coach Mess has already. We'll visit with him in trying to preserve that year of eligibility so that he's only a sophomore next year, but you never know how it goes, too, if you get injured, and just like last year, and then Seth had to come in and play, so it's a week-to-week basis.
And Ty Brooks, do you think he'll be okay moving forward?
He will. We're hopeful for this week. If not for the playoff run, Bruce has played, kind of a few snaps in the last 2 games. We hope to get him back healthy. Tutsi played this weekend, which was good. So we're hoping to get Jalen Allison back next week. So, the bye will come at a good time if we're fortunate to get the bye. But we're finally starting to get some guys back.
Yeah, no doubt. And let's look at the standings. It is just a mess below NDSU and SDSU. But Western really, you could make an argument they're the 3rd best team right now. They did handle Northern Iowa head-to-head. They do play Indiana State this weekend, but those are the 3 teams that are still in contention for maybe getting the Valley 4 teams in. But Western's having a good year considering they were 2-4. Pretty good to be at 5-5 right now.
Yeah, and I hope we don't just get 2 from our league, because it's a great league. But we're beating each other up. You and I talked about that off air. It's going to be difficult. We're hoping to get at least 3, if not 4.
Yeah, with the way the bubble is, I think we're going to get 3 or 4 from the Valley. So it'll be interesting, but there's the standings. It is a funny year in the FCS, folks. You never know what's going to happen. Hey, we have a great story on Darius Shepherd. Had a tough offseason, but he's having a great senior year. Great kid, too. You'll want to watch this. Stay with us. Welcome back. Darius Shepherd is having a great season, and it means a lot to him. He went through a lot in the offseason, and it's his last run in a Bison uniform. As we approach Senior Day, we highlight a special young man in this week's Olaf Anderson Construction feature story.
The Bison haven't even wrapped the regular season yet, and senior receiver Darius Shepherd is already having his best season yet.
I just want to go out on top, and this year I've just tried to really focus on, playing my best game. But I think the big thing is just going after wins. I mean, the stats and all doesn't matter as long as we're winning games. So I just try and focus and prepare each week to play my best.
Shepherd went through some major changes on and off the field since last season. Good hand. Jason Ray was hired as the new receivers coach and had an immediate impact on Shepherd.
I do have a different philosophy, and some things that I'll teach and coach. And he's hungry and he's willing to want to learn new things.
It's kind of been a refresh, and Coach Ray played receiver at Mizzou, so he's had a lot of good experience, playing the position and then coaching afterwards at Oklahoma State and various other places. So just hearing his experience and learning new techniques and tools to, excel my game has been really cool, and it's been really helpful.
Shepherd has already surpassed his previous season's numbers in most categories, and he's on course to leave his mark in the Bison record books. But none of that really matters to him. He's been playing for someone more than himself and even greater than his Bison brothers this year. This summer, his life changed forever when his father lost a long fight with cancer.
It's given me motivation to go out and play for him every time I step on the field, just trying to honor him. So it's been really cool just to have that.
I really honestly believe that it's something that he finds strength in, to truly say, you know what, I'm going to go out and take advantage of every single day that I have. He really works, and when I see him work, that kind of flashes in my head, like, he's practicing and working for a purpose.
Shepherd says he and his father talked football nearly every day, and that constant comfort and conversation is one of the things he misses most.
Yeah, I've definitely missed that, daily, just being able to call him on the phone and talk about football and this and that. But just talking to guys on the team and then having Coach right here this year, just being able to talk to him about anything. He's been a really great guy for me to talk to.
It's a bond that was built out of mutual respect when a new coach needed a senior leader and a young man needed a mentor and friend. It's helped spark a standout season for Darius Shepherd and will leave a forever mark on this program, both in the record books and the mentality of this receiving corps. For the Bison Football Show, I'm Beth Houle.
A lot of great seniors on this team. He's one of the great ones for sure.
Yeah, he's a perfect servant leader. He makes everybody around him better. He's impacted so many people on this campus. There's nobody that's been around Shep that doesn't love him. He's just that kind of guy, and so happy for his success. Great family, and excited for how he's playing this year.
Yeah, let's give him a loud ovation on Saturday, folks, for Senior Day. In this week's Peterson Farm Seed Future Crop of Bison, another gifted athlete is making some noise on the offensive side of the football. DJ Stewart out of Kimberly High School in Wisconsin was a starter at running back in high school, but he's going to be a receiver for the Bison. Stewart scored 70 career touchdowns on a team that did not lose a game while he was playing in high school. He's a scout team guy right now, and he is embracing that role and getting better by the day.
I'm on the offensive scout team, so my expectations from the coaches is just give the starting defense the best look possible. At wide receiver, I try to play fast. I try to give, the corners and safeties different looks and just, not take my foot off the gas pedal. Practice is like my game, so I come out every single week and, just try to show the coaches what I got.
This is a tremendous athlete. Now he's changing positions from where he was at in high school, so he needs that scout team time.
Yeah, dynamic athlete that plays the game so hard. Steve Jones, anybody that plays at Kimberly for Steve Jones is going to be somebody that works extremely hard. And we've had Logan McCormick, a kid named Colton Hegel that's a pretty good football player and friend of mine. But DJ's going to make a big impact here.
That Kimberly High School program, they never lose.
They don't ever lose. It's fun to watch those guys and follow them.
Yeah, it's a powerhouse. Well, we got Senior Day coming up. Always an emotional week for the Bison football program. Southern Illinois is coming into the Dome. We'll talk about it. Stay with us. In our Verizon look ahead, we have the Southern Illinois Salukis coming in. And what do you know about SIU? Actually, they've been scoring some points lately now.
Explosive offense. Have played a couple of quarterbacks, a really athletic quarterback, fast pace, no huddle offense. And we'll have our hands full and looking for a great atmosphere to cherish and relish these seniors that are playing their last regular season home game.
That's a big deal, isn't it, to send these guys off right?
Really a huge deal. It's a big deal for our juniors, sophomores, and freshmen. They have to carry them this week. These seniors have done so much for them. It's our chance to honor these guys.
Hopefully everyone's got their deer. We'll see you at the Fargo Dome because this is Senior Day. These kids deserve a loud ovation. This is a special, special group. Southern Illinois coming in. Bison are 10-0. Enjoy it. We'll see you next week.